After I put my guitar reverb.
Yep. How's it going, everyone? Jordan, how's it going, man?
Yeah, what's going on? Can you guys hear us okay? How's our audio?
Andy, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Connection okay?
Once again, we are trying a different component to the rig, so let us know. Scott, what's up, man? Scott, you'll tell us if it sounds like shit. How's it sound, buddy?
Dire Straits? Yeah, the only Dire Straits I know.
Is it bad that I'm like, I didn't even know that was a Dire Straits song?
Songs of Swing?
Yeah.
Probably pretty bad.
I also didn't know that was called Songs of Swing, but I know the riff. Oh, I recognize that, okay. Right.
I'll play it wrong, but like...
No, it sounds right. Sounds like the song that I know. Whoa, wait, you're hybrid picking?
I don't know. Is it actually called hybrid picking if you're not using your pick?
You're not using your pick.
No, dude,
it's
I
not
can't.
Your finger picking.
I'm absolutely useless at that. Like it's one thing that I never ever actually tried to learn how to do.
Yeah.
Is the hybrid pick, and I honestly know I can't. But
yeah.
After trying to rip off Jason Herndon's like.
Yeah, the like you always try to get me to play that exactly. I can't do.
Yeah, as soon as I tried to
This is it?
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Gonna cheat. Money for Nothing is the other killer. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. The after trying to rip that off, the only way to you can't do that.
I can't do it on this because it'll pull the. That'll be my excuse. It's the trem. Can't do it.
This one works so great for it. It's like, yeah, everything about this telly is just the best.
Paul, you got your amp fixed up. Killer, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. Yeah. It's good to hear, man. Paul had a doozy in the input jack. I feel like every guitarist has done that at some point. You step on the cable and something gets pulled. And
yeah, like my pedal board here.
Yeah, I think that we have to rig up
like,
every time. So, but yeah, dude, I'm really glad to hear that's working out. New setup. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, this is we'll fine tune it a little bit. We got these cabs done up for something that we'll not talk about yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we figured we'd move things around a little bit and try a few different things as we do.
And when we did that, we neglected to plug the sign back in. So as you can see, we don't have any lights.
Scott says main view top corner. Is there a cover on the lens hood because he can see it? Main view. Thank you, Scott. That is why we ask you these things.
You know what? You know what? Don't worry about it. So just so everybody knows, the
lights.
We use a teleprompter now, so there's a camera like we see like a two-way mirror, and that's how we can read your guys' comments without being like, what are they saying? Right?
I still do that, but
yeah, you need glasses, dude.
You know what's funny is I don't think I actually do. Like it's literally this is the only thing that I can't see.
Yeah. So because of it, like right now there's like a hood on that thing, and Dorian is slowly adjusting it right now to try to get rid of it while we talk. But essentially the problem is this right here, or like this right up here. See that?
I don't know.
Look at it. I'm ruining it all. Look at it.
Oh.
Go
their cabs. I don't even see them.
So.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, well, here. Watch. I'll move my fat ass out of the way, and then look. Oh, there's 412 cabinets that aren't plugged in. So
that we're not using.
Yeah, exactly.
But we will use them at some point.
Yeah. Have you played those Fishman Fluence Tele pickups? Have I ever? And are they ever in this guitar? Because they are amazing.
Yep.
They're the best sounding Tele pickups I've ever played. But that's also because I don't actually play country music or anything that I want my Tele to sound like a traditional Tele.
Yeah, they're different, but they sound great. I love them in that guitar. Like that's a guitar I'll always pick up and go to.
Yeah, like like that's the neck pickup.
Yeah, man.
And
oh, dude.
Like, does not sound like a Tele. Like,
no. Well, it does, though. It has the character of a Tele. It just has so much more balls.
Yeah. Sean's going to hop on here in a minute and be like, what are you doing, dude? I turned my drive pedal off, and all of a sudden everything got, like, Wait.
Are you running? You always do the push-pull on that.
I do.
So we're running, just so everyone knows as well.
Alex, is that okay?
So we're also running, we also, like, on top of just wanting to go through a bunch of different drive pedals that we love, we often get asked about the difference about how the D20 and G20 take pedals. So here we are. We have both of them. I'm running the G20 right now. Derek's running the D20, and we both have currently the G2s. We have a bunch of treats here that we're going to have fun with. But
and we're going to, like, kind of ask you guys, and, like, some of these things, honestly, guys, I've never played with. So, like,
we figured we'd just kind of shoot out a bunch of different things that we know of and that we are able to have here. And
yeah. This is all, like, tied up, so never mind. I was trying to get it so that maybe you guys could see it a little better of what I'm actually playing, so I'll just move over. So, I don't know if you can zoom in or anything, or if you guys can see that, but I'm playing the G2 right now. I have the gold one, which is identical to the green one, except it's painted gold.
There's no tonal difference.
Yes, exactly.
And you're on the blue aggression, as am I.
Yes.
But you're running the push-pull on the D20.
I'm running the push-pull on the D20, and I'm running my gain at like 11 o'clock, 11:30. Everything else is pretty close to noon. But yeah. And that's my tone.
Sounds really good.
I like how responsive it is. Like that's my favorite thing about, like, the G2 is nice and quiet. Like there's not a lot of like there's like no noise. But like if I dig in, it's gonna get nice and meaty, right?
Totally, very responsive. Corey says gold makes it sound better. You have your opinion because you painted. Well, I don't know if you painted both of these, but
yeah, he did.
Yeah, sweet.
Go ahead and smash that like button for us too, guys. Let's get more people in here if we can.
So I'm doing the G.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. So this is a bunch of pedals that we've got kicking around the shop. A couple of them are Sammys. A couple are Dorians. I borrowed the King of Tone from Joey Landreth for a little bit. And then a bunch of this other stuff we've just kind of gotten at random from, like, when Sean's got pedals that he's ditching off after he's done stuff on YouTube. I'll often buy a bunch of his stuff thinking at some point I'm actually going to try to
and I've heard
play one of these pedals.
And I've heard of many of these things and not really ever had the chance to sit down. And like often this is the time that we get to really try these things.
Yep.
So lots of different stuff. We got some more on the sides here, but from a lot of brands that are friends of ours and a lot of classics, a lot of new stuff, just some different things.
Yeah, so I highly doubt with the time that we have tonight, depending on how long we decide to stay going, that we'll get through everything. So essentially we're gonna need a little bit of your guys' help too with this, and we'll probably do more than one night, because as we were figuring out how many overdrives we had today, we were like, oh yeah, so we got like 8 or 10, and I was like, yeah, there's a shelf over here full of pedals.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we end up with like,
what's this?
10 more overdrives.
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that's the Manicore. I'm like, Sean always tells me that this pedal is awesome. I have yet to try it.
Yeah.
Actually, we messed up. He gave that to me, or I got it at Winternam from him one year.
Yeah.
And I put it in a G4 box because I didn't have a box for it. So I put it in a G4 box, like, for just to be like, hey, I don't want anything to happen to it. And it was the year that we were like giving the G4 had just come out, so we were giving pedals away to any of the YouTubers or anybody that were going to do demos. And I gave it to one of the guys from Premier Guitar to do a review. And he like messages me that night, and he's like, dude, I'm pretty sure you didn't mean to give me the Manticore pedal. And I was like, yeah, it would be great if I could have that back, because Sean says it's awesome and I'd like to try it. So yeah, so we're going to mess around with a bunch of goodies and try stuff. My baseline for an overdrive, to be honest, is either the Tube Screamer, or more often than not, I'm either using the G2 pedal or I'm using the Jackson Audio Golden Boy, like Joey's OD, which we have, and I'll pull off my board if we get to it.
Because that in itself has like a ton of stuff, which is awesome. I didn't realize until the last time you used it on the stream that it had that many different stages in it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan, hey guys, got a question. The aggression knobs in the generator, would these be considered a replacement for an overdrive?
No. I mean, I guess it just, like it's kind of like anything, where it's like it depends on what you're going for, and it depends on what you're willing to combine. I mean, there's no reason that you can't stack multiple gain stages to create a sound that you want to.
Yeah.
The idea is to give you a little bit more saturation that emulates what I mean, not emulates. It does kind of what a drive does, yeah. But that's not to say that you can't stack it with other drives just to fill out a different space. So I would encourage exploring everything.
Yeah, like I honestly have never been one to do, and I think we should do a live stream on this. I was thinking about that today when we were talking about doing overdrives. Is that like I've never used an overdrive to tighten the front end of an amp because I've never played the type of music that required me to tighten.
And the type of stuff that I did for a long time and still do sometimes. That's like what you do. Well, it's different fields of playing.
And we've got some of the amps that like to me the generator doesn't need to be tightened up. I know there are people who do it and who use it as a boost. And hey, whatever you want to do with our product to make it to make it work best for you. Like I will never be offended when somebody's like, I got to boost the front end.
No, not at all. Like, everybody has things they like that complement their playing. And again, that's not to say that something can't fill out space differently than our amp does.
Yeah, but we do have my rectifiers here that we could like mess with on one. I have a couple. I have a 2-channel triple rectifier and a 2-channel dual rectifier that it would be cool to set up and to use and for you to teach me, because I remember one time asking you like, okay, so can people use the G2 to tighten up the front end of an amp? And we were messing with it, and you're like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, I don't really know what I'm listening for. I just know that it sounds like you shredding right now, and like riffing hard, and I'm like, all right, it sounds great.
That's one thing I've liked exploring with, just adding different stages that fills out different space.
Zach Taylor, yes, we are running direct via the 2 notes. We pretty much exclusively do that on the live streams.
Just so things aren't bleeding into other things. Like that's one of the benefits, even in a concert standpoint, is being able to run direct and not have to battle things on stage, or being able to battle other noises that are going to go into mics and all that stuff. So, yeah, makes it pretty easy.
All right, so I think we'll get your guys' input too. I don't know, can you guys see let's just run down what we've got for ODs here, and we're gonna pick a few to go through. While we're doing this, just anybody who's on here, if you are interested in hearing anything else out of the G2s, throw your comments down now about if you want to hear it in a specific position, if you want to hear what the G2 does to tighten the purple channel on the G20, anything like that, just get it in now, because once we change them over, we're probably not going to go back till way later. So,
Adam D, from Killswitch, just ordered a G3. Cool. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. I hope you're the guy from Killswitch, because that'd be sick.
Nice.
Thanks for picking up a Pel, man. We appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
I feel enough in some of these terms sounds like rock usually. Yeah, rock and roll.
Sounds good.
Rock and roll.
So over here I have King of Tone from Analog Man. I have this one, which I do want to mess with, which is Mythos Pedals. It is a limited edition Nashville hot chicken pedal.
We were just talking about how much we want to eat that today.
Yeah, I have no idea how it sounds, but I think we need to try it. Then I have the, again from Mythos, the Mjolnir.
Mjolnir, is that what you say?
Mjolnir? That's Thor's hammer, right?
Mjolnir.
No, Mjolnir's his hammer, isn't it? Anybody on there? Anybody know?
Dude, I don't watch the Marvel movies. No.
Dude, I just watched the WandaVision thing, and the first 2 episodes, I was like, what in the hell is this? This doesn't make any sense. And my wife was the one that told me to watch it, which she's not normally, she likes, Avengers and stuff like that, but she's not a superhero movie girl. And
it's fun
she's
just to put on sometimes.
Yeah, and she was like, she's like, people have been saying, to watch WandaVision, but you have to get to, the 3rd episode before any of it makes sense. And I was like, at the end of the 3rd episode, I was like, oh, this is awesome.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, now there's 6 more episodes that I want to watch tonight. Everybody say hi to Brandon Parento. I hope I say that right, Brandon. Parento. Brandon owns Brando Guitars in
Guitar Brando.
Guitar Brando?
Yeah, Guitar Brando.
Sorry, Brandon.
Who is a new Rev dealer who we just sent
right.
some stuff out to. So definitely, if you are in the Edmonton area, go check him out.
Great stuff. He's got
Edmonton?
LSL. He's got
Edmonton,
yeah. He's got LSL. He's got I think he has Fano. He's got rhymes with Toronto. Nice.
Toronto. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, LSL Balaguer, like
Yeah.
only Canadian dealer I know for Balaguer, which is pretty
That's
awesome because
awesome.
I mean we have that. Carl's borrowing it right now, but we have
the fluff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Hyperion, that's
Hyperion.
just killer. So, anyway, back to
So,
pedals.
yeah.
Milner, Friedman Golden Pearl, J Rocket Animal. Then we've got an old, like 20-some-year-old, maybe 30-year-old. I'm old. TS9, a Timmy, which is pretty cool.
Dorian's.
And then over here off camera, I have stuff that, you know what, unless we want to do the good old fashioned like Boss OD3, I think we're going to probably skip.
We do have
The
other
ones
options.
are over here for now.
Yep.
But yeah, a few more.
I got some cool ones here I'd want to try on the side.
I'd be interested to hear the Daddy-O because it's been so
Yeah.
long, and like the Cool Cat is such a great chorus pedal that I think it'd be cool to
to
see if that thing sucks or not.
No, I don't think it does.
Has the sound gone for anyone else?
Maybe it is. Cool. So what else do we got? So is that anyone else? Anybody else? No. So over here we got the Pettyjohn Iron Mark II. I've heard a lot about the Pettyjohn stuff.
Yep.
I haven't tried it. The Manticore, which we were just talking about, which is allegedly amazing.
Yep.
This is the 2020, the Knuckle Puck signature pedal.
That sounded awesome when we were using it last week.
This is
or
a
2
great
weeks ago.
pedal. Yeah. And this is actually, I'm not sure exactly what it is called. I think it's kind of like a Timmy clone by Nick Casasanto from Knuckle Puck, who was nice enough to send me this as well. The Kaluna from Valbrook Effects, and then we got a G2. And then over here, yeah, we got the star of the show, the Daddy-O, Den Electro. Which
All those pedals, man, are like, I can't wait till the day that I can get a Fender 410 DeVille in here with a Fab Tone pedal and play terrible punk rock.
with single coils.
Yeah.
We have the Aegis from Walrus Audio. Big shout out to Walrus Audio for sending us some treats to have fun with.
Yeah.
And then we got the Stardust from Crazy Tube Circuits. We got the Raven Overdrive from Rockstock Pedals, and we got the Neuron from Nuniber Pedals.
How do you say that one?
Nuniber?
I have no idea.
Nuniber? I remember they make a really amazing shimmer pedal, like reverb pedal. I forget what it. I think it might just be called the Shimmer.
Cool.
And it does kind of what the Eventide does with like the octave verb thing. It's really neat.
I don't know what the Eventide thing does either.
Does cool shit.
But I do use this shimmer thing. I found this for when I was playing at church, and it's like.
It kind of has like the swell octave.
Yeah. Which is awesome. So.
I saw someone say they wanted quickly before we switched just to hear the D20 with the G2 pretty much at noon. Like,
yeah.
With everything kind of just even.
Cool.
Yeah.
D20, everything at noon, or G20, and you want.
Or sorry, D20 with the G2 with everything pretty much just clocked at noon.
On the pedal or on the amp?
I think both. And
Both?
Yeah. And I
Cool.
think they wanted the push.
The push on?
The push as you have it. Yeah.
Cool. Here you go.
Oh yeah. Those pickups, man.
That's it. And then like. Here it is in the blue mode. Push off. Okay. Cool, here you go. Everything at noon.
Thank you, Zach. Like right on the edge. Yeah. Hear that noise in my sleep. It's like the pick scrape for you.
Blue mode. Yeah, red mode.
Try the neck pickup quick. There he is.
I mean, sorry, Alex.
Let me just destroy the audio, guys.
This is still a little bit still a little more where I'm going to live. I absolutely love the D20 pushed. Like,
God, I agree. Blue mode wins on pretty much everything for me. Pretty much all of our products I run on blue mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like the voicing. It's just tight.
Yeah. So that's it. Anybody want to hear the G20 boosted with it?
I mean, we might as well. We're using a different guitar, but. So I guess I'll start for kind of from the same point. Like the G20 clean channel is much more, I think, kind of warm and kind of compressed. Like I'm running it with the wide on. I guess like
it's a little more like the push on mine.
Exactly. Like in nature, it's kind of made so that the D20 gives you something that you can build all of your sounds on, whereas this has a very clean because it has an overdrive channel. So. So that's on the normal aggression. And I guess with I'll put the EQ pretty flat, but that is with the wide switch on, which gives you like a little bit more of what you get with the push-pull there. Aggression here. Red. That's on the neck pickup there.
Dropped it.
So that's actually, it's funny because I just switched to the neck pickup, rolled the volume back, and it's still on red mode.
Yeah, it's done. It's really done, right?
So yeah, that's the G20 versus the D. I would say I find the D20 clean to be a little more present in the top end, I guess. But I think that's because it's voiced basically to be your platform for all of your sounds, so that in itself would complement pretty much whatever you want to throw at it. Whereas with this, it's kind of meant for it all to be a little more self-contained.
So here is the Analog Man King of Tone. So this is like the holy grail, like $600 or $700 drive pedal.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's a big deal. I will say this, I have no idea how it works. This is the first time I've ever used it, so let's just try this side of it. Like there's two. Do I need to give it a bit more? Kill that delay for now. So that's quiet, eh? Like this is. Like, here's the amp with the push. Like, it's very subtle to me. Like, yeah. Derek's is the noob of tone. Yeah, or tone. Yeah, for sure.
Not at all.
Yeah, dude, there is a 3-year wait list for this pedal. It's crazy. Like people sell them, like they're like $300 or $400 to buy, like US. People buy these things for like $750 used because they want to skip the line.
Kind of like claw hype.
It feels really nice. Like. All right, right, well, so I found what I like.
That sounds sick. And it's like the stuff here that we're just like just looking at and never playing. Like, man, that sounds so good.
Yeah. What's this dude? So that's its saturation. Yeah. So
I was waiting for that.
okay, so there's two sides to it, right?
Yeah.
Can you stack them? Ooh. Ah! Edit that out.
Dude, they don't know how that key works. It's not major.
What happened? That's crazy. Like,
So can they be used independently? Like, can you
Yep.
just use that? So it's basically like a drive and a boost. Actually, kind of similar to how this guy works.
yeah.
Go.
So, am I overpowering you there, Al? Or are you good? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you'd like this one. Yeah. I think the tone is kind of like a drive.
Yeah.
But so the D is also obviously drive.
Yeah. I wonder if it's almost like a top end kind of drive.
Yeah. Yeah, stacked. Almost too much stacked. I like this yellow side.
That's
the
immediately
side.
is
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds freaking killer.
Nice. So, what do you got?
So I got the Kaluna here from, I
Okay.
believe Valbrook is how you say this. And it was funny because I turned it on and it started flashing at me and I was like, what the heck's going on? I won't engage. And it turns out the preamp tube in it has to warm up,
Ooh.
which is kind of cool. So let's turn this on. Oh, I dropped my pick, so that's a good start. Oh no.
Show's over, folks.
Ah, it's done.
Scott, you're not. Scott, there's zero chance you can borrow that pedal because it's not mine. So, nope. Sorry, bud. You can try it at the office one day.
That sounds pretty good right out of
Yeah.
the gate. So with this, it's basically got a just drive, bass, middle of treble, volume, like real straightforward. It does have a preamp tube in here, so I guess it's like a tube drive. So this is with everything pretty much even. I'm gonna turn my level up here just a bit, Alex, just so you can get that.
Everybody say hi to Justin Bryant. Justin is our good friend over at Two Notes North America. Make sure you hit up Justin for absolutely every question you ever have about Two Notes and IRs, if you can. He'll be happy to answer questions till about 2 or 3 o'clock every morning. And yeah, even if you don't have a Two Notes system, like, you know.
If you have a question about any IRs,
Yeah, like if you buy a Sir reactive load, he would love to help you. Just, you know, just hit him up. Justin's actually a killer guitar player too. Like,
ooh,
yeah, that's tasty.
it feels pretty transparent, like right off, like with everything flat.
Yeah. How mean can it get?
That's about it. It's definitely very transparent.
Yeah.
But even with that, like I have the drive max right now, and that still sounds really clear.
Yeah. Oh, Sam, hold on. How kind. Justin has offered to buy all of you guys D20 and G20s tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
So email him with your info and he'll get that sent out to you.
Justin at 2-notes.com and he will get you set up. Your invoice is on its way, Justin. We'll let you know how many we cleared out tonight. Thanks, bud. That sounds awesome, dude. I'm really interested that's really interesting that it has a preamp tube inside.
It feels like it's breaking up, which is cool. Like even with it like that, like it feels to me like what it's doing is actually breaking up the preamp.
Yep.
I feel like if I did Yeah, I like this pedal quite a bit. No, it's me. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Kaluna from Valbrook Effects, and it is made in Germany from what I can see here.
Yeah, cool enclosure.
Yeah, it feels
like sparkly things.
It feels solid. The knobs feel great. Sounds great.
It's shiny.
It sparkles.
Nice.
Yeah, actually very impressed with this pedal considering I had never heard of this before. So there you go, Kaluna. I will definitely be keeping an eye on these guys for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So now I got the hot chicken from my man Zach at Mythos. So I guess heat is gain. So it's got the best settings on here. There's like sauce, heat, level, cut, and size.
So it's literally like you're going to Addie B's and crushing some hot chicken. Whoops.
All right, so let's pull that back. What's that size do? Automan day.
Oh, it's when you get the wing instead of the drumstick.
Level would mean volume, dummy. Yeah, you're an idiot, Derek. Cut. Kind of like mids, right? And then it looks like this is a boost, right? Because there's dine in and then take out, so.
That's unreal.
This.
Take out, so you know you're on the go. You got a good boost to get out of there.
And I butcher some Led Zeppelin. Great when I've got it like
when the gain is up.
Yeah, my kids bought me this pedal for Christmas like not this past December, but the year before.
Yeah.
Because they did a limited run of them for Carter Vintage Guitars in Nashville, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I like everything that Zach builds at Mythos.
I really enjoyed everything that I played from them.
Yeah. And like, there's no way that I couldn't own a Nashville hot chicken. For everybody who has no idea, like, my favorite place definitely in the U.S. to go is Nashville, and my favorite thing to do in Nashville is eat. And like,
I thought you were gonna say that Addie B's is your favorite spot, and I was like, you're gonna go back on that immediately. Like, you have a lot of favorites there.
Yeah, it's up there.
Hey, Caleb, sorry, Scott answered your question there. Speaker cables are sold separately, but when you purchase a cabinet from us, you will get the lightning cable with it.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, even without that, like... I have no idea what it's based off of, but it sounds great. Yeah, cool. What do you got next?
So next I have the Timmy clone. I don't know. So this was made by Nick Casasanto from Knucklepuck, and it is, from what he described to me, kind of like a Timmy clone. We have volume, treble, gain, and ass. And then I'm not sure what the toggle does.
Did you say ass?
Yeah, the bass knob is ass.
Nice. Does it sound like ass, or is
no,
it like...
sounds great. So I'll start. So there's 2 drive. I'm not sure exactly what. I think it's a clip switch in the middle. I forget what he told me it was, but there's like a more transparent kind of stage, and then there's a more kind of prominent stage.
Okay.
So this is the first.
That's Timmy clone, eh?
No, from my understanding, it was based off of a Timmy. Like he did put his own kind of tweaks into that.
Cool.
That's the first stage there.
Yep.
And then this is the second drive stage which I like quite a bit.
Lights for now?
So, back up. So this is the more transparent stage again. Could use that for kind of like a breakup type thing. Go in there.
Yeah.
And this is the.
The rake doesn't work the same, man.
Oh, it's the 6th string.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing sounds great. I've had it on my board since I got it. With a D20 or a G20, but like with the D20 type power section, this is like real nice. So is that the one that you got on?
So I have the actual Timmy on. You turned your
It's off.
Okay, so this is the amp. No, that wasn't the amp. Sorry. It's quiet.
You can't tell because the LED doesn't work.
Yeah. You know there's people
You know what?
that can fix that.
You know
right?
what's funny though is this is also quite quiet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was looking at your settings before and I was like, man, like you have it. Like you're goosed on the volume.
But
there,
I find that this also does kind of like affect how it breaks up, which
Yeah.
is like kind of what you were saying the other pedal there.
Oh yeah. I have never played a Timmy pedal. I know it's like.
This like literally I got this and I was like, oh shit! Like I went back and tried an actual Timmy, and this to me is a little more balls. But yeah.
I like that.
Get the volume goosed in.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, but you're also running into the pulled power section, so it's a little hotter. So this sounds a little cleaner right now.
Yeah. I can't do that thing that you do where you're like, yeah, where you make it like super spank, like
Right down.
all I hear when I do that, not when you do it, but all I hear when I do that is like the Doors, and I hate the Doors. Like, it's worse. Andy, we will not skip the Friedman, don't worry. So, okay, I'm on the upper toggle position. So, yeah, I've never played one of these before. Like, I see why you like it, Dorian.
Yeah, they're really versatile. Like with this, it's like I could use it for like the split, or if I want to immediately just go to like.
Andy says you should teach me how to spank.
Dude,
it's not possible, my friend. I'm 40 years old. I have learned all the tricks I can learn, unless I steal them from people older than me.
I wasn't thinking of it in that context.
Yeah, I know. You're a weirdo, man.
I am? Okay. They're both laughing back there.
Hello, Kettle. This is the pot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it? What is the idea of this switch? Is it different
I know
voicings, or-
on this it's a clip switch, right? Yeah, that's what it is on this one. Yeah, and actually I think this pedal has this kind of on one side with the boost, and the clip is what it does on this. So that would lead me to believe that that's where we're at. Cool.
Let me just play all the worst notes I can play for you guys. Sorry, I won't be as dumb. How's
So-
it for like? Oh yeah, I like
Like slightly broken.
that. Well, like very, very light, right? Like I have my gain at like, right?
Yeah.
So like doing the. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Very, very.
Super versatile pedals,
Yeah.
for sure.
I am gonna have to get one of those, like the Timmy. Oh, have you seen like the big Timmy, or is it the Tim that's the big one? Dorian? Oh. Anybody else? Can you correct me? I think there's the Tim that's the big one. Corey, what's up with the rev light not being lit up?
The remote is somewhere.
So,
oh wait,
is it plug? I don't think it's plugged in. I think is the problem. I think we put the new cabinets and stuff in here that we had in here, and
we didn't really
yeah.
have time to rig up all the lights again.
Joseph, we should make a metal amp. We tried.
Didn't go so well
Apparently
for
we
us.
failed.
Yeah,
So
didn't work out. We'll tell Dan to try again. I don't know if this is gonna sit in here the way I want it to because of the jacks, but
yeah, like it's super like it's very subtle when you don't want it to be like in your face. It is not in your face. It's nice. Sweet, you got yours ready?
yeah, I think I
I'm gonna plug mine.
might have frigged up one of the switches here.
Oh, geez.
But this is the 2020 Overdrive, which is similar to this but with a boost. Oh, this has 3 different clip stages. Yeah, I frigged up the switch. I stepped on it. I gotta fix that. Whoopsies. So this is, the 2020 Overdrive, which is kind of based off the same thing. This is the pedal that Knuckle Puck did with their album release. And it's basically similar circuit to this in the first part of it, and then a boost on this side, which can be used independently. So there's 3 different gain stages. So with a D20 or something like that, this would be great. Yeah, man, that's pretty much the tone. Like for that type of thing, that's exactly what I want.
Andy's asking if it's modeled after the year for garbage.
No, not at all, because it sounds awesome. You know what's funny is like they did that album, and I think they finished recording it, and I was talking to Nick, and they're like, yeah, they finished recording it in 2019. They're like, yeah, 2020 is going to be the year, and it wasn't called 2020 because of the year. It's like a lyric from a song.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, super positive, like happy sounding album, and then 2020 hit, and they're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like, this is like
Well,
very,
that's awesome.
very polarizing. But yeah, no, it sounds awesome, man. And same thing, there's a few different clip stages. The middle one, I think, is what I was gonna throw.
Does this like repeatedly throw picks at you?
Yeah.
So that as you drop them, you constantly have one hitting you right in the face.
Gets heavy too. So yeah, both of these have stayed on my board. They sound awesome.
But Sam, can you? Well, did I lose all my volume?
Well, your standby's on, so.
Yeah. Well, so much for that, Burn.
I can.
Yeah. Can you?
I think I hit a
Why does
different
it
note
sound like modern metal when you play blues?
there. I don't know. What? Sorry, I'll play it more like, I don't know.
Play a bunch of wrong notes too. I
Cool.
will play a bunch of wrong notes. Golden Pearl.
Golden Pearl.
Andy, you want to hear the Friedman? Here it is. That's just the amp. So it's a little pushed. Here we go. So there's 3 voicings. Oh yeah. It's hard to tell here because we don't have a cabinet in the room. There's a high cut. Alex, which one sounds best? That one to me sounds.
No verb, they're saying.
Yeah, you want me to turn the delay? Is there?
That's good.
See how mean it gets.
A little more than I expected, actually. Like, from what I knew about that, it was pretty transparent. What's nice about having the push-pull on that, because immediately it just hits it.
Yeah. It's like it won't clean up that much as you. It's still pretty well broken up.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh wow."
That's fun. It does kind of the Friedman thing, but it's different, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's way different from like the BE.
Totally. I used the BEOD for a couple tours actually, and really enjoyed it.
I played the pedal a bit. I have one. I don't know where it is though. We were talking about that the other day, where I was like, "Man, I
need
used
a
to have
sign-out sheet."
Yeah, sign-out sheet because I had a Line 6 DL4 and somebody else has it and it's not here anymore. Damn it."
So on Kijiji, some math rock kid was looking for it.
Yeah. Sam's like, he's never gonna use this.
In my basement.
Meanwhile, Sam's actually got it at home. He's like, I love this pedal. It's never leaving.
Like the green DL4 that like every post-rock band had. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's got a lot of gain. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Sounds killer.
Okay, you got that
this
thing.
is I was going to say, I feel like you should probably try this.
I'm going to, as
Because
soon
you
as you're
accidentally gave it away to someone, so you should probably try it.
Your cable's not plugged quite all the way in there.
Oh, is it really?
It looks like it's. There you go. Oh yeah, deeper.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, plug-in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. Yep.
That sounds exactly
like that.
what you want.
Yep. Woo. Is that a con? Is that why it has those?
I mean, it might have those knobs, but
Yeah.
like, holy frick. Immediately like, frick, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So it feels to me, I mean, obviously it looks like a clone, but it does feel like kind of like what a clone does, but like super ballsy. That's about as hot as she goes. And there's no bass knob. It's literally level, treble, gain, and drive.
Okay, for the match core, drive at max, gain at about 830, level at noon or a bit above, and treble to taste.
Drive at max,
Okay.
gain at about 830.
Yeah, and then level at noon or a bit above, and treble to taste.
Woo! Thank you.
Yes. Who is the reckless toboggan?
Whoever you are absolutely correct. That sounds amazing. You gotta try this.
I will.
I'll plug this in for
I'm
you.
going to trade you, after I do this one, I'm going to trade you, here, I'll give you this, so you can try that.
Yep.
And then I'll try that.
This to me is like I mean, I'm not like a massive Klon fan. This to me, out of the box, is like a Klon that's like super easy to get along with.
I have never played a Klon. That's not true. I played a real Klon once. That's right. But it was at Summer NAMM where I couldn't hear anything. So
true.
Yeah. So I have no real.
Good thing we go to a trade show to try gear that we can't hear.
Yeah, exactly. For everyone who's ever made fun of us for bringing a soundproof room, I've always been able to hear our product.
Yeah.
What IRs are you using? One day Derek speaks propers. I'm using the 412 Rev IR. That's just the stock one, Scott. That's in everything.
Yeah. No, the cabs are not in use for anyone who may think that's what we're going through. It'd be a little loud in here. Sounds good with those settings. Yeah, no, it's exactly like dialing it like that right away. It was just like really responsive under your fingers. It just feels like it's pushing the preamp section like as much as she'll go. It's great.
So this is the J-Rocket Animal.
I have heard a lot about J-Rocket, and I've heard them. I've never tried. But
The Archer is what they're famous for.
Yes.
The Archer is essentially a Klon. So there's the gold Archer and the silver Archer.
Gotcha. Right, and it is similar look to that.
Yes,
Yeah.
they all have the same enclosure, and I have to say, I'll give this to you once it's done. This is the heaviest small pedal I have ever felt. It's very heavy.
It's hefty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could hurt somebody real bad if you threw that at their face at a gig. So if you need a weapon at your shows,
Good to know that's what we're thinking of here.
yeah. So this is the Animal. So I have everything at noon. We'll see how it cleans up.
Really nice.
Give me back all that worshipy stuff. Got a nice amount of breakup when you dig in a little bit, like.
Though the octave doesn't get along with that type of drive.
Talking about.
What do you mean? I'm gonna turn the chorus on too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Like it's. Got a lot of bottom end, like if you want to add it. Cool.
Yeah, man. That sounds really nice. Very impressed.
Let's hear you with that King of Tone.
Yeah, so this is the Analog Man, which is the first pedal Derek had tried. So, yellow was kind of the
Yeah, yellow is my deal. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
That's interesting. Because I like the red when you're playing more with that rig
So
on its own than the yellow, and I like the yellow more here.
different amps too, though,
Yeah.
right? Like, and that just shows you how a power section makes it, or a preamp
And
section makes
the
a difference.
guitars, right? Like the Fishman pickups in this are drastically different than what you're playing.
That,
but
that
that's-
sounds really nice.
Yeah,
I like that, man.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny because through this rig, I'm almost more partial to the red there.
Yeah. Like turn your volume up a little bit on the pedal, like match it to the other channel. Nope. Yeah, match it to the other channel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
See, like, yeah, I would much
Yep.
I would go for that and then just use that as like a boost.
Yeah. That sounds great. Yeah, you gotta feel this thing. I'm not kidding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's like real hefty. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is a well-built pedal.
It's a steel enclosure. Like almost all the other pedals
Yeah.
we have are aluminum enclosures. That's got to be steel.
Yeah, no, this is very well built.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want my board to be 1,000 pounds, so
No, but that ain't gonna break on you.
no, I could break your foot with it
Yes.
if I throw it at your foot real hard.
And workers' comp. See you in a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get you a good stool.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, don't worry, you're coming in. Yeah, this is great.
So this is the Manticore with me playing it now through my rig, like. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sean wasn't kidding, man. So what's the difference between gain and drive?
I would assume the gain is like emulates just sort of like input gain, possibly, if that's why they're putting two. I would assume that's like your input, and then the drive is kind of close to that.
It wasn't as hot when you were playing it, right? Like I know the Fishman.
Those pickups are a little hotter. Do you want to try with this guitar?
Yeah, you want this one?
Yeah, might as well switch her up for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah.
It's okay. I restrung it. I wanted to play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record a new video with it tomorrow, so I'm gonna break it in.
Drive is pre-circuit. Okay.
Gain is clipping. Yeah, exactly. Dude, Reckless Toboggan once again with the Manticore answers.
Do you have one, dude?
Yeah, you must. That's what I would assume it is, though. Is like, yeah, it's like pre and post gain. It's kind of like on the old PV amps that have like pre and post gain, or even on the 6505s they have that. This guitar feels like a friggin' baseball bat after switching from that.
This guitar feels 1,000 times better now.
Yes. Can't do it on that because it'll drop the rest of it out. You do have one? Yeah, man. Oh, I'm really impressed.
Ah. Yeah.
Gets hot too.
It does, like.
Again, keep in mind that you got the push-pull thing going on, right? That would be more how I was playing it. Yeah. Seems like when you roll the volume back, it's very even.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Great. New treasures that we're discovering here.
Yeah.
So I guess aside from the old Maxon, which I guess would be cool because a lot of people ask about using a tube screamer with the G20, so I can show people how that sounds too. But the Pettyjohn, the Iron Mark II is the last one I got here. And I think Sean also turned me onto this. So this is cool. It's got a clip mode, but it actually has a pot. So you can kind of like dial in how much clip you want on it. That's really neat.
Woo! Yeah.
That's nice.
Nice spanky, eh?
Yeah. I guess that's
Yes. Something about that guitar.
yeah.
Like, this is awesome too, but then there's something about that guitar.
So where do I got this? That's a good. I like that a lot, yeah.
Dude, these input jacks on this Manicore are crazy.
Ah. Yeah, man, frick, I really like that a lot. That sounds really good. That's with everything pretty much flat. Oh, cool, so there's like a wet-dry blend. It's one of those things that has like modes like the fucking Golden
like
Boy, like where I hold it down and it does things that I don't know what it does right now.
Does it hold it down or is it a clipping switch?
No, it's just an on. But do these move? No, doesn't do anything. Either way, that's what it kind of. That's as hot as she goes. Yeah, man, that's actually one of my favorites that we've tried tonight. I really like that.
Nice.
Nice.
So, next up, I have the good old Boss OD3.
Which legit does not sound bad at all.
Boy, do I ever feel like
pretty dry.
Yep. Can I put it to whatever you're gonna hate? Yeah, that's not bad. Like,
Probably just like a
yeah, it's like
high mid control.
I'm asking this.
It really doesn't sound bad at all. That's an older one, right?
Yeah. I know that's mine.
Is that it?
Anywhere in there.
I feel like I do that with more dissonant notes.
Yeah. Please don't steal one of my only riffs. Yeah, no, I'm actually surprised that like I think I probably didn't like this pedal in the past because, you know, not to brag on our amps, but like I was always playing it through like a Marshall, or I was playing it through like a solid state Fender that didn't have any like kind of bloom or
warmth.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
probably
Rock
super.
OD, there he is. What's up, Sean? Dude, the Manticore is crazy, and the Petty John is crazy. So thank you for recommending both those things.
And Sean, currently we are playing the Boss OD3, which I know is a personal favorite of yours, above all other boutique or overdrive pedals.
Boutique overdrive pedals.
Sean told me that he would pay at least $3,000 or $4,000 to get something like this. So
It's a good thing we have it.
I know.
Yeah.
Hate to let it go. What do you got now?
So this it has 6 different drive modes on here.
Those knobs look familiar.
Yes, I think they're the knobs that we use.
Yes. They look very similar. I
yes.
like those knobs.
This is the Aegis from Walrus Audio, which
Nice.
has, I believe, 5 different modes in here. So the first one to me sounds pretty transparent.
That's nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Second mode here. Third mode. It feels like we're just getting a little more kind of saturation.
Yeah.
Out of it. Like it's not really hot, but you're just getting a little more push.
Yeah.
Like 1 versus where I'm at now.
Yeah.
More tight, like almost like a compression control. Or
Kept saying that he's not going to pay $3,000 or $4,000 for my OD3.
and we're gonna go last one here. So they're picks. I just dropped it again.
More.
Oh, you did. You prepared for me this time.
Yeah.
So getting into this, it feels like they're just kind of different voicings. Like I have to think exactly what it does, but it almost feels like a little bit more compression.
Okay.
That's as hard as she goes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's really nice. I think out of all these, 3 was my favorite.
Yeah, it sounds good, dude.
Yep.
All right, my turn. Oh, nice.
Oh man, I got a killer right here.
I wish I could hear properly. I should turn the delay off. That would help.
Yes.
What's with that, eh?
I have the pedal tuner.
You have the power tune? You know what? I got a tuner here. It's fine. Cool.
I'm gonna hook up this.
Use one of these.
I got this Dan Electro.
Yeah. I'm gonna try this Mjolnir here.
Yeah,
Now.
that's a well-known pedal, eh? Like I've seen a lot of dudes using that.
Yep. It's one of Mythos' most popular pedals, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a big fan. Man, this maybe I'm not gonna use this. I think the battery's dying on this thing. Find out in just a second. There we go. There we go. So, hi Elizabeth, how you doing? Pro Analog's not in business anymore? That's crazy. Yes, and yes, I shrunk in size. Nothing's funnier though than watching Sam hold this guitar. Play some BB King. I don't know how to play any BB King. Sorry, man. It's not.
Bad news, Derek.
What's that?
This doesn't make sound.
It doesn't.
Oh, it does now. Never mind.
It's
Never
on.
mind. Okay, we'll wait.
It just sucks. Is it 18 volt? Is it something like?
It's a 9 volt.
Is it,
It is
yeah,
a 9 volt.
it's probably just terrible, man.
The chorus is an 18 volt.
Yeah.
No, but the chorus is so good. How is this so bad? No.
Hello from Moscow. Hey, man. How's it going? So there we go. You got me now?
Sean, we did do the Kaluna. It's awesome. I really like the Kaluna a lot.
Yeah, it's cool that it's got an actual preamp tube in it, too.
Yeah. Ben, how's it going, man? Good to see you're still enjoying your G20 there.
Yeah. Now I'll grab some delay back. That's with the Mjolnir at like 50 or like noon, like 50% gain. So you can't even hear it. Like
It's very transparent.
like, well, not even that. Like this guitar is so loud acoustically in here that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet it's going through your lav mic. It's like, let me hit it real hard so we can test that.
I'm gonna put this guitar away because it doesn't work for what we're doing. It sounds awesome, but
Amazing guitar.
it feels great. But
Yeah. So you can take, I guess you have the strap.
yeah, I got that. Here, that's fine. I don't know what else.
While you're doing that, I'm going to rip out the Dan Electro Daddy-O classic.
Yeah.
I can't tell how it sounds over there. Sounds like I would expect it to.
It's not bad.
It really doesn't.
I mean, doesn't sound as good as some of the other pedals we played today, but
Oh, wait.
got it out.
Is that it?
Nope. Yeah, you can do that. I can't do that.
The Netherlands, hello. How's it going?
Yeah.
One of my favorite countries in the world. Okay, so conclusion. Better than I expected. Still
Not
what
good.
Still what it is.
Still probably the worst of the night.
Yeah. But that was just to put it in context.
John, we told everybody here that, like, essentially a bunch of these pedals, you know, I've picked up from you as, you know, there's pedals that you move in and out of your board and stuff that you've done through your YouTube channel that you've been kind enough to send my way. So of what we've tried, so we've, just so you know, we've done the Manicore, we've done the Timmy, we've done the Animal, the Golden Pearl, the Kaluna. What else have we done?
Out of like Sean stuff?
Out of stuff for sure that I know Sean either has had or has played. Sean, why don't you tell us what your, you know, which ones you lean more towards out of all of those? I'm gonna hit this Mjolnir a little bit more now with this Strat, and yeah, we'll see how it is. I think this might be more of a distortion pedal.
Pretty hairy, for sure.
Yeah, and I've got the gain, like, this is the gain off.
Push the push pull in on the amp.
Like,
Still pretty obvious.
Like at noon. Yeah, it's pretty airy. I mean, if you, like, it definitely not as much if you change that push pull, but like,
Yeah.
man, that hits that way harder than almost any other pedal that
Yeah.
I've used tonight. Like,
It feels like it is, or it sounds like it is. Sorry.
now we have somebody from India here tonight.
Everyone, how's it going, guys?
Okay, so that's Mjolnir. What do you? Oh, you got the TS9.
So I'm going to do something a little different than what we've been doing, just because there's a lot of people that have been asking if you can use a drive pedal with a G20 or with a generator because it has the aggression.
Yep.
And yes, you can. So we're going to flip actually over to. So just so everyone knows, I'm running Dorian's Evertune Les Paul here. It's tuned to C sharp standard right now, and I can't really do anything else with it. But I didn't have to tune it, and you don't because it stays in tune. So I just picked it up and went with it, and it was good.
Is it forever in tune?
Yeah. Like it'll just adjust for any tension that it loses.
Is that why they call it Evertune? Because it's forever in tune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Awesome.
so what we're gonna do. So this is the G20 on its own. So what I would use this for, literally would turn the gain off.
Hit that or hit the second aggression level. Like play the way you would play. And hold on. What's up, Jeremy Juarez? And no, I don't have a Plumes. And everybody talks about that pedal, and I need to get one to check out because, yeah.
G20 with the Golden Pearl, we did not. We did the D. Try that out.
Yeah, you can do that too.
So usually what I would use this for is literally just to add more saturation. It's not like you're using it for more gain at all, but it just adds a certain voicing. Like more that kind of like mid-range here.
Yeah.
So even with like depending on what the aggression does. It literally tightens up the low end and like the low mids. Yeah, exactly what you're saying, Scott. Looking without. That's with the blue aggression.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're doing. Yeah, oh, there it is. We couldn't make it through one without that.
Played that accidentally. I was like, wasn't that just Satriani?
It is. Yeah. Not quite that, but. Is that from, it's flying, that's from Crystal Planet. Or
It's off Flying a Blue Dream, I think.
Is it?
Is that the record?
Flying a Blue Dream is the record, but is that where that riff is from? Like.
Yeah, that is it. Except without the.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
So yeah, that's the G20 with the drive.
You want to try the Golden Pearl into that and see what it does?
Yeah, let's give her a little
I'm gonna give this fancy golden boy.
Yeah, that thing's got a ton of stuff going on. Where's the Friedman right here? Yeah.
I like it already. Here's a Friedman. I like it already because the lights were just like cycling together, and I like things that light up and are shiny.
Wow, like our amps?
Yeah. So this pedal, it has at least, I think, 4 different drive modes and then 4 different boost modes. I have no idea how to use it properly. I know that it sounds awesome. So let's just try a couple of different modes. So like...
Summer song, that's what it is. Thank you.
Yeah. I did learn it like one, like...
It's a cool lick.
Where's it? Go to there.
just recognize the harmonics.
I'm never gonna remember it. Like, I won't. You remember the liff or the liff? I'm done talking. The riff or the lick?
No. I literally just remember literally just the harmonics. That's it. That's what it is now.
Like.
I feel like he plays off that melody. Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's in there.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lick riff hybrid. It's a lift.
This is how we learn songs here. Is like.
Jen Satriani. Yeah, exactly. On a telly, nonetheless. Freeman pedal in front of the G20. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what Sean was saying to do as well, actually.
I want to put a Freeman pedal in front of the G20. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
All right.
You've only done one thing on that.
So.
Frick, I think it's way hotter than I thought. When is Joey ever going to play that hot?
Joey shreds, man.
No, I know he does. I'm joking.
And it's so amazing when you put him on, like, if you get him to play, like, one of our amps on, like, the red or the purple
and
channel,
he just rips.
It's the best. Like, watching him play Van Halen licks with his finger, like, no pick, is just mind-blowing.
That's true.
So I don't know much about this pedal. I know that parts of it are modeled after, like, a Blues Breaker. Yeah, it's got a decent amount of drive, and then like it's got the boost.
Sounds really good, man. Yeah.
And you can change the modes, right? So like if you press and hold this, like. I have that in the green mode, but like I can cycle to like to the red mode, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I can't. It's weird. So there's yellow, green. Is that blue or teal?
That's kind of white to me.
Teal and then blue. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Joey.
Yeah. Can anybody phone Landreth real quick and see if he's around to tell us how his pedal works? So like.
Is it just different boost stages?
Yeah. Or different types of clipping?
Yeah, actually.
It's MIDI controllable too, so you can like...
You can program the different stages.
And like, it sounds like...
That's the boost on its own?
Yeah. So like, let's try a different drive mode and see what happens. See what the green drive mode's like. Well, that's not as hot as the last one was.
Throw some bite to it. That's it.
Oh, there's purple. Noisy. I have a lot of gain on it. All right, let's try this last. There's more drive modes than this, but let's try this last one. Oh yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah. That's just more like overdriven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool pedal. If you can find one. I don't know if they still sell them. I think they do. Yeah. Like I don't know if it was limited run or what it was, but
yeah.
It's killer. Yeah.
Okay, last thing I'm gonna do here is the Golden Pearl into the G20 with the telly, because why not?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna unplug it because of the angle. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want to see him play AC/DC, man?
That's all you get. Remember when I used to think it was cool to tap that? And I like learned how to tap and was like, oh yeah. It's like way easier to say.
I know.
I used to think it was so cool to go.
Well, I mean,
make it so dumb.
I never tried doing that, but I mean, it would develop your tapping like.
I guess so.
Way better.
I
right?
was
like,
as a young kid who was just learning and kind of like the first thing I learned was just the like the eruption thing, and then I was like, oh, this is cool because you can tap. You don't have to just go like up.
Yeah.
You know, so it was actually a cool way to like learn how to tap like other melodies.
I just remember being in high school playing Thunderstruck and like loving it because like. Every kid thought that it was so much harder to play it with one hand.
You're doing it with tamarons?
Yeah, you're doing it with one hand. And you're
like,
I can't actually play it if I pick it. Like,
yeah,
it sounds like trash.
Yeah, totally. And you just like hold the other two strings so they don't ring out on you. Yeah, exactly.
Because it'll be trash if I don't. Yeah. So, Sean says he'll never be able to tap her. Sweet. Oh yeah, man, okay. You know what?
Sweep.
I think it would be a great live stream for you to have to teach Sean how to sweep.
Get Scott to teach him how to sweep.
Yeah, that's true.
Scott can kill me at that.
Yeah.
I remember I used to just sit in my room though and just like, oh, can I do the minor scale up the whole neck? It's like stupid shit. I can do it like the tap.
I remember I wanted to learn how to sweep. I wanted to learn how to sweep, and then GoldenEye came out on N64, and I was like, nah.
Fuck this shit.
I'm gonna go sit in camp and.
Yeah. Derek's going through a D20. I'm going through a G. Just to kind of touch on those.
Somebody said the PRS single cut is begging to be played. Yeah, sure. Show that. Doesn't matter which one.
I like that black one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. It's proper.
Yeah.
Now.
Is that from Flying in a Blue Dream?
I think it's on. No, it's Summer Song. Is what
yeah, I know, but is it on that record?
Oh, I think so. I don't know.
That's the record, right? It's Flying in a Blue Dream.
You can do the diminished sweep, Sean, where it's like you just do like perfect minor thirds. I'll do that.
Did you mute me, Alex?
That doesn't have active pickups, does it? No, standby's off. Oh, No, you should be good. Oh.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I just used that to track something with. Golden Pearl, I actually had pretty flat, Sean. So I just had it kind of how it came up, but
Jack feels funny on this.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I was running pretty flat, dude. Like, I guess you could kind of use it to like hit this a little harder. Eh? Like, it seems to me like it has that nice like, preampy, or yeah, I guess that's with the voice switch down with the high cut in the middle, volume and tone pretty much at noon, and the drive dialed back just a little bit. the blue aggression. Sounds great. Yeah, good recommendation for sure. I like that.
Oh, you know what I did?
You pull out the...
I pulled out the effects loop.
Oh, the broken jack module.
Yes.
The broken jack module returns. Charles, I guess it doesn't want to be played.
Correct.
No, it does. Don't
I
worry.
actually pulled both of them out. Yeah.
Yeah, pedal's awesome for that, dude.
Let's see. There we go. Okay. Wait.
Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah, this telly's sweet. I really this has been like the go-to NAMM guitar forever. This thing rips. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Let's go. Let's go.
Chugging on the D20.
Yeah, dude, D20 with the G3 is like my favorite high gain tones.
So, I know I just got this, but you might as well put this into there and play on an actual high gain channel.
Okay.
So,
Let me do
that PRS sounds healthy.
healthy. Actually, that's a good way to check out. Oh yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, just send it, bud.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, definitely. I really like this type of drive into the front of an amp like this, where it's just kind of thickening it up a bit. Like honestly, even with like a 5150 or a dual rec or like any high gain amp, like it does not hurt to try at least running things into it to see how it feels to your tastes.
Yeah.
With that tone, Charles, I'm running. So with the articulate side of things, blue for me, like the blue aggression on the G20 is basically like that's the tightness that you're hearing. And again, having a drive in front of it does help, but like the blue aggression is super tight. Yeah, like it's like even with red where you get a bit more gain, it's there, but like blue has like that just like.
It's got that more mid-focus in it, right? Like it's...
Yeah, like more mid-prominence and like kind of high mid-range that kind of cuts a bit more. And I think that's the secret to a tone like that, at least. Yes, I know. The knobs don't fucking... I know what you're laughing at.
Yes, I love this. He's just like...
Yeah, it's on.
Like, it's gonna stop, right?
Yeah, it's why there's four.
Yeah. They're not right. They're not in the right spot.
One.
I also like that you're either a half or a whole step down from me.
Half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, you got to pick hard for sure, Scott, with that type of tone.
Yeah. So that's what we wanted to go, what we wanted to do tonight.
Yeah, we did. And now it's an hour and a half later and we've gone through all these pedals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Favorites?
Man, really tough. I honestly, I say it all the time, pedals are guitar player candy, and that's what they are for me, is like, and I can't pick a favorite candy either, so,
nope.
or favorite chocolate bar or anything like that, so
Chips.
I really like, Well, chips, I could probably narrow it down. So, and all the Americans will hate us. Because all they have is like barbecue and like buffalo and blue cheese and
bullshit,
like just
fat
cheese.
chips.
Yeah, so now that we're gonna lose all of our followers by making fun of
Fuck
American
your
chips,
chips.
Sammy said it and he's not wrong. Yeah, I would say Manticore is definitely up there for me.
Yep.
The King of Tone with this was one of the best sounds. I didn't play everything that you have over there, so like I'd love to.
Same.
I want to play that Kaluna to try it.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, the Golden Boy is probably one of the best out of everything. But it's, you know, to be fair, it's like
It's a lot in one.
yeah, it's like 8 different drive voicings in one. So
That you can program. Yeah. So.
yeah.
Yeah. For me, the Manticore for sure, Kaluna, and the 2020 Overdrive were probably my 3 favorites that I tried today. Yeah. I didn't get to try the Golden Boy, but I feel like I need to dig in with that one.
I like the Hot Chicken, but I think we should be playing with that when we play with more distortion pedals because
It's hot. Yeah.
yeah. Same with the Mjolnir. Both of these are kind of like really hot.
They're pretty hairy.
To be honest, there was nothing that I didn't really like that I
Like,
didn't like.
Honestly, this even was not bad. This
No.
is like
Yeah, I'd say that was the worst.
And actually, this was very impressive. The Walrus, the Aegis, like all those different voicings sound really nice. So that was another one I really enjoyed.
As for like, I have a Herculean on my board that I didn't pull off from Mythos. I think I would actually probably favor putting one of these other pedals on it over what this is doing for me.
Yeah.
So
Well, now that you've tried them, you know. So.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yep.
I like how Ed a minute ago said dressed all over, and for chips, and I'm like,
All dressed?
yeah, all dressed. I'm wondering if Ed is maybe from like Ontario, or if he's from the States and just knows about all dressed chips, but
Glazed all over.
doesn't know that's what they're called. I don't know.
I feel like that's a Trailer Park Boys ism.
Is it?
It might be.
Could be.
Or like a Ricky-ism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was going to say, I feel like that might be, I literally said, I feel like it's a Ricky-ism. It's like jalapeno. Yeah, that's a classic.
Americans don't have ketchup
I was
chips.
like, it's got to be fucking Trailer Park Boys. Now I was repeating that. I was like, no, I've heard that. That's either Letterkenny or Trailer Park Boys for sure. Yeah, I would call it. I'm from fucking Dartmouth, man. I should know that.
Best kind of poutine, go.
Regular.
Right, yeah.
Or a Montreal smoked meat, because they also have sick poutine, and that's a great combo.
Yeah, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and make everybody in Quebec mad. I don't like poutine in Montreal.
I like it most places because it's fries and gravy and cheese, and I'll fucking smash it.
Yeah.
So, so it's good.
Fair enough. I don't like when the fries are soggy, and every time I've had it, I mean, the problem is I haven't had it enough places
You have
in Quebec.
mayo chips?
Mayo? That's awful, Charles. It's terrible.
Dude, is it like egg? Is that what...
I don't know, but like Americans always make fun of us about, at least whenever I've had like, when we do like gear and beer stuff in Nashville, I'll bring chips from here down there.
Yeah, and they'll slam them and like act as if they don't. Dude, them.
Travis hated the ketchup chips and stuff that I sent him, and I was like,
I don't like ketchup chips. Sorry. It's over. It's over. Silence. It's over.
Sammy.
And I'll never see you again on the live stream. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Well, we thought Sammy was Canadian. Here he did the apple pie poutine thing, just trying to fake us all out. No, salt and vinegar chips are the best anyway.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I will.
And Old Dutch, ride or die. So
Mayo chips are out of the damn question. I don't care where you're from. Ketchup chips are crap. Thank you, Sean.
Did he say ketchup chips?
He said ketchup spelt like an American, though.
Yeah. Sean.
Blasphemy. You know what? Okay, I'll take them over, like... Actually, no, I like all dressed.
Any American chip.
Yeah.
Like any blue cheese nacho 3-wing, like...
Yeah, fucking Doritos triple cheese chicken wing burger.
Hey, Jim. You're from Winnipeg. Nice.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Old Dutch Mexican chili. Come on, Scott. Get out of here. Get out of here, Mexican chili. Come on. It was trash in the 90s and it's trash today.
Chili's a dated recipe.
Yeah.
Just add brisket and sausage to it, like anything, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you pile enough stuff on it that makes it not taste like what it is, it's good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. I love how now we're getting more interaction and we have more people watching than we had when we started. But
Talking about chips.
yeah, but we're about to go eat pizza, like normal. So,
Crush some za.
Where are we from?
We're from Winnipeg. I'm in South End Winnipeg. We're out in Ile-des-Chênes right now.
yep.
Most of us are from.
I'm from Ile-des-Chênes. So
Yeah, Ile-des-Chênes. Most of us are from, I would say, like
Southern Manitoba.
southern Manitoba. Yeah, like Winnipeg or like southern communities surrounding Winnipeg.
Hi from Kangaroo Land. I love Australia.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Me too.
awesome.
Australia has everything that I like, and it's warm.
It's got to be super early in the morning there right now.
Except for snakes and spiders and
If
shit.
kangaroos and man, they're like deer are here. It's the weirdest thing. Mm-hmm. Like,
Are they, or do we just assume that because we're not from there? That's what
no,
people
dude,
assume
I've
we
been
live
there.
in igloos.
I've been there, and they have the same like deer, like our deer like warning signs or whatever.
Yeah,
They have
kangaroo.
kangaroo signs because
That's amazing. I know. I
Yeah,
guess we didn't really
they're deer
drive.
that hop.
We didn't really drive like any. We just kind of flew when we were there and didn't get to drive around too much.
Oh, look at you.
But yeah, I didn't sleep.
Big flex. Here it is. We didn't really drive. We had a jet.
Well, no,
it
I
took
would've-
us from place to place.
Yeah, it's called Coach, and it fucking sucked after 3 weeks in Asia on planes. Point being, I would have loved to drive around and actually see some of that. That would have been nice.
Did you name your private plane Coach?
Yes. Yeah.
Was it after
he tells me what to do.
Is it after the 80s/90s TV show based in Minnesota?
I was born in '92, dude.
Dorian's laughing and no one else. Everyone else is like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Thank everybody for tuning in. Even Jim from Transcona. Yeah. So
It's okay. We got a couple of dudes who live in Transcona that work
yeah.
here, so that's good.
yeah, we'll see you guys all in the next couple weeks on the next one. No
you
idea
guys.
what we're gonna do, but we'll see you then.
We'll figure it out, and we'll see you then.
All right.
Take care.
See you later, buds.